Hello there, survivors, and welcome back to another live stream here on Aberration, as the earthquake is gonna push me off this nice little metal ledge at any moment now. Welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to be working on a cliff platform starter base because we've done a lot of steampunk builds. We did a little bit of tech. We did a little bit of a haunted build, getting ready for the spooky season. But we haven't really played around too much with a cliff platform, and that's also new here on Aberration. So I feel like it's about time to do so. Will I drop? Will I drop? I might do. So yeah, oh, there we go. All the way down to the mushroom. Anyway, I think it's time today to start working on a cliff platform base. We're going to start small. We're going to start with like a smaller house, a starter platform, which I still think is going to be really fun. I've chosen to build it against this giant cliff, which is kind of like in the central area of the green zone, and it looks quite cool because it's got some of those metal bits sticking out, lots of zip lines around as well. So yeah, I feel like that's already a pretty good start. But yeah, we'll just see what we come up with today, won't we? We'll see. Yeah, we kind of dropped down a little bit, but that's not going to stop the fun for us, is it? Well, it might, but hopefully not. Let's see. So yeah, this is the cliff that I'm going to be building against. Quite high up. Why not? Going to be really cool, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see if we can come up with something cool, something nice. We're going to, of course, build out of some of the cheaper materials today. So I feel like a wood cliff platform might make sense. Or do we want to go stone cliff platform? We could also do that, of course. I don't know. We'll see. And then let's just grab a bunch of wooden materials to use in our build. And we'll see what we'll need and what we'll use. Do we need all that? I don't know. Guess wooden platforms we might use. I don't know. Is that cheap to make? It's not too expensive, I guess. We'll see. I have no idea what we're gonna be building. Let's start with the wooden platform because I kind of think that would make the most amount of sense for a starter base. Okay, so how small is a small platform? Like, could we make this work already? I don't know. I guess the big one might be too big for a small base. But do we just go for a small platform? Does that make sense? No, I feel like at least the medium one, right? Because then you'd have some space for your tames and stuff. At the very least. Yeah, something like this. I feel like that's fine. That's a decently sized platform. We have a decent amount of space on here. And we should definitely get some nice builds going on here, I would say. The question is, I don't think I want to use foundations, to be honest. I think it's going to be way more clean build if we try to stay away from those. Yeah, I think we can stay away from those quite easily. So what my idea kind of is basically building like a raised bit above the platform. Gonna keep the platform mostly like open space-ish. And I have the house above. So what I basically want to try and do... maybe we'll use some foundations just to get started. But we'll remove them afterwards. Just to kind of line it up a little bit with the platform itself. Okay, so... I guess something like this. Does that line up? It doesn't line up at all. Hello there, hello there. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, but I don't need it to snap. I want to line it up with this bar that is basically in the texture. I guess that's almost. What I really need is more camera control. Look at this. Oh, why did it turn? Yeah, that's decent. Okay, let's go out of camera. Okay mode. So yeah, now I think if we do start placing... Oh, I guess now we're slightly above, right? Is that going to be annoying? Yes, that is going to be annoying. But wait a minute. Can I now get rid of all this? I can. But the bigger question is, does this actually give foundation support? Because now it doesn't stick out as much. But I guess now the downside is I can't really make a door out of this, right? Because that's going to be too tiny. Okay, maybe I'm making this way too complicated for myself. And I just kind of need to do what I want to do. I think we can figure this out. What we want to do is we want to start with a pillar pretty much in the middle here, as high as we can go. What does that look like if I now snap a door? I can use it. That's good. I guess. I mean, I don't even know if I need any walls down here. I have not decided that. But for now, I'm just going to use this as a way to easily get the right snap points for those pillars, I suppose. So that's going to be the base of the build. Then we're going to slightly raise it a little bit. And I think this is basically the floor that I'll be building my house on top of, I guess. Okay, we'll have some more pillar supporting, and we're gonna just kind of build it into the cliff, of course, obviously. So don't want to leave any gaps, unnecessary gaps. There we go. So yeah, I feel like because we make a raised house, it means that you still have all the space on the platform, and if you're gonna live on the cliff platform, probably means you're gonna have your dinos, etc. on here. You know, even if it's a starter base, you probably want to keep your dinos safe on the platform that way. Yeah, I guess more realistic would have been on the edge of a cliff so you can actually get on, or next to the cliff maybe, but that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so this would be the start. We would be able to make a little house on top, which is quite nice. And then we could also have a little balcony of the front, I guess. I suppose that would be quite nice to have as well. So yeah, we would make this into like a little little balcony like this. We will use some of the scaffolding to support that quite nicely. And I guess we could even have these just being supported like that as well. There we go. Nicely supported like this. Yeah, I hadn't really done any cliff builds yet. And I mean, the cliff platform is also new, so I feel like we have to do that, right? And it's such an easy way because basically you can pick any kind of like wall and just build it. Okay, I feel like that's a good start to it. I guess now we would also need to start figuring out some of the details to the build. Like, I feel like I want a little walkway on this side. And then probably some stairs coming down. There we go. Perfect. So like this. And I guess we want to have some thin pillars there. Because it's kind of going to create like a little side bit of the house. Even though we don't have a house yet, I'm already, you know, in my mind working on that. So, yeah, we would have something like this on the side as an entrance. Yeah, for aberration, it's really useful to have a cliff base because, I mean, there's loads of cliffs. It's probably easier if you want to make a cliff base because then you just have to find a nice spot and you will always have the flat ground because you build on the cliff. Okay, so yeah, that would be the kind of entrance. So I guess then this would be the door. We would probably have another door right there for the balcony. Would we have a door on this side is what I'm asking myself now. I don't know if we would. Okay, and then I think we probably will just have like railings around. We could technically still extend the platform if we wanted to. I don't think we will. Doesn't make too much sense, I guess, for the starter base. Do I actually want the wood the other way around? I think I do. I usually like the textures the other way around a little bit more. I don't know why. I just like those textures a little bit more. I also think I'm going to use the... Oh, I can type. I will usually prefer the frontier wood. Oh, I already had the skin. For the floor. Just really like the texture of these planks. There we go. So I feel like those would at least be that. Would I have this as well? I actually like the other stairs better. Feels a little bit more floaty. Okay, so we're off to a good start. For now, I think I'm just going to fill in the walls and we'll figure out where we want windows, etc. in a little bit. Just kind of need to get a little shape for the house. There we go. So yeah, the house would be about that size. Okay. Do I want to have this beam? I might do. Just as a little detail. Do I actually want the roof to stick out there? I don't know. It could be nice. I suppose we could actually just make a whole walkway around. If we wanted to. Maybe that makes a little bit more sense. Creates a little bit of extra space for the build. Which could be nice. Guess that would also add some shape. So I kind of like it. Kind of adds some extra shape to it, so that's quite nice. Yeah. Kind of thinking that I might want a little, like, workshop area maybe over here. Just to kind of create some extra shape to the build. Create like a little bit here on the side. That's too low. That's way too low. Okay, we can't go that low. Okay. Of course, we're gonna have constant earthquakes. Do I want something like this? Could do. This is like where you would park your tame, maybe. Although I guess that's also what you would do underneath. Maybe we do them this way. Because that's where we park. Or dinos in there, basically. Yeah, but then I need to figure out this. Can I place these fences the right way? No, I can't. Why are they so low? I don't know. For some reason, we can place them on the other spots, but I guess not anywhere else. I guess it's fine. You just park your tame in here. Do we kind of want to create like some kind of boundary? What if we close off this side a little bit? I guess the front you would also want to keep open so that you can enter quite easily. And then we can have the fence on top. Because yeah, basically this underneath part is supposed to be somewhat of a stable area, I suppose. I don't know if this makes a lot of sense. I think we probably want to do something a little bit different. Okay, so we'll clear that out for now. Okay, I want to make sure that I do not delete the whole cliff platform. That would be quite bad. We'll figure that out a little bit later. For now, let's focus on the actual building. I guess we would at least want to reinforce these pillars. Basically, have them go up through the build. Some nice supports. And we definitely want some windows here, but what kind of windows? I'm digging this little rustic wooden vibe so far, so I kind of think I want to stick with that theme for the most part. Yeah, what kind of window design could we do? Could we do something a little bit differently? I don't know. What if we do... What does that look like if you're standing inside? Actually, that's not too bad. Because you can still watch outside. And it's not too crazy. Something like that? That's actually quite nice. Ooh, and then these snap points might be a little bit better for a roof like this. Because it's slightly higher. Let's see. Because I think it would be quite nice to add a little bit more shape to the build by adding something over there. But maybe, no, maybe not like this. I guess what we could maybe do... like a little side building. And then perhaps add a little staircase to it. I feel like that does make a lot of sense. There we go. Because we could basically add a little bit to the side, maybe. Although I guess that would kind of ruin the window if I do it like this. And I kind of like the window. So maybe we push this back a little bit. The only downside of that is that it's a little bit into the cliff for me. Okay, I guess another way into the house wouldn't be too bad. Okay, no. I mean, we already kind of have a deck on the front. Does this line up with the platform? Nope. Okay, good to know. We have kind of taken the deck and made it uneven though. Okay, and I'm not sure if I like that. I think I might want to keep the deck even. There we go. Yeah, feel like that makes a little bit more sense. I think I might like this little addition though, of a little bit more shape and another easy way to get up there, I suppose. Wouldn't be the worst. We definitely want to have the little window. Do we want to have beams? Probably. Or I guess maybe not here. Okay, well, let's fill at least the floor in like this. The question is, do we keep it normal or... No, I guess I like that stair also a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's just gonna be like a little side bit. Is it useful though? Because right now it's only a staircase just because we don't really have the room. So maybe we do make it a little bit more useful by not having a stair in it. There we go. So it's just going to be... Oh yeah, this could be nice. I do think I like this better the other way around. I think I like those textures a little bit more. There we go. So we have that on this side. And then here we kind of have it as like a little side bit. There we go. Yeah, I like where this is going. This could be like a little crafting area or who knows. There we go. That's quite nice. God, why did that... Do we need a door in there? I don't know, but if we do, it's going to be a double door. Yeah, I think that's nice, because it does break up the shape, but it doesn't take away from the size of it. And we could still park dinos easily underneath, which is kind of the vibe that we want to keep anyway. You know, want to make sure that it is as useful as possible. Maybe something like that as well. Bring back a little bit of shape. Okay. I feel like we need to start figuring out the roof. And I've made it a little bit tricky for myself since I've made this build an even 2. So it's either going to require overlapping on the top bit or the roof is going to be a little bit more tricky. I guess no, we don't need overlapping. We might need these, however. So I guess we would want those. I kind of do want a little bit more shape here in the front. And what I'm thinking is, what if I do this? Like that. Create a little pattern and we'll make that into a window a little bit. Yeah, I think that's going to work. So then if we start placing the roof, which is just going to be the normal wooden roof like that, all the way as far as we can go basically into the cliff. Oh, there we go. So nice and easy. You know, it's been a while since we just made a nice and easy roof build. And I feel like we can just use these to kind of fake the look of sticking out. There we go. All right, let's add in the little window. Just like that. And it already breaks it up as well because the different colors play together quite nicely. Okay. This side I think is quite nice. This is still a little bit flat. I feel like we definitely want a fireplace to kind of break it up and add that little bit of extra stone in there. So maybe if we place it like right there. Oof, that barely sticks out, but it is a chimney still. I guess we made the house a little bit high. Okay, I guess. Could we make this bigger? I guess we could. There we go. Some nice big windows on the side, some custom windows. Hello there, Mr. Farm Boy. Welcome in. Yeah. It's becoming a nice little starter cozy home. You know, I need to remember it's just a starter home, so don't go too crazy. There we go. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe some spark powder. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Yeah, I do think we've got a nice little bit going on. I kind of think that I want to also have a beam on top here. Kind of tie it together. Okay, well, that should be everything crafted, and we can turn on the fire here for the real vibes. Should give us some smoke coming out of the chimney. Get some light in the build as well to see what that would look like. I think I'm quite happy with that so far. That looks quite cozy. And then I guess what we kind of want to do is... yeah, I guess we just do it like this. And we can snap some pillars to that to create a nice little border for our cliff platform. Yeah, I like that. I guess if we want to kind of make an elevator up, that would be probably on this side in this case. Well, I already do like the quite cozy vibes of this whole thing. Hello there, Ellie. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's put a feeding trough in. I guess we place it down here. Because, yeah, I imagine parking the dinos underneath the platforms mostly. I feel like that would make some sense. And then I think I would have my smithy somewhere in here so that you can still enjoy the view. Somewhere like that. I mean, look at that. That would be quite a cozy place to start your crafting adventures, right? Okay. So how... Let's see. Ella... Oh. Elevator platforms. You need a wooden tracks. How big are these? Okay, large is very big. I think probably going to go for medium. The question is, can we line this up with the platform? Okay. So basically I need to try and get the entrance in. I don't think I want those. How am I gonna get the right snap point for this? Maybe we hide that thing in there. Then we can snap this to it. Okay, so yeah, this would be, I guess, a somewhat easy way to ensure some access wherever you build this. And I guess we kind of need some kind of platform. So it's either going to be very low or a little bit higher. There we go. So we got a little platform going on. That should give me the snapping. Okay. So that kind of lines up with each other. And this is how we would go up, realistically, I suppose. You know, very, very easily, since it is a starter base. This is how you would get up your teams. Unless you build in a more tactical position where you don't necessarily need this, I suppose. But, I mean, this is fine. This is not expensive to build. You probably don't want to have your platform too high. Oh, wait a minute. We're not allowed to go up. Do I need to build this higher then? Oof. You might not even be able to get your tames off. Is that really what I need? Oh, it might be the beam, you know? Oh, it might be... Wait, it might be the beam in the middle. But, okay. If I take out the beam, is everything gonna collapse? I only lost the pillars, but that's fine. So... something is still holding me back. Oh, it might just be the cliff side here. See? I think it might be the cliff holding me back. Well, you know, I'm not really going to use it, but I suppose in any other place this would work. It just doesn't work right now. It's just the cliff, I suppose, holding me back. And then I guess you probably would want just like a ramp to get on the thing. You know, that's probably what you want to do. There we go. That's what I imagine. If you want the lift up there, you could do it like that. It kind of depends what teams you want to bring up. You probably don't want to build it too high up if you have to go by a wooden lift platform. Zip lines might be more convenient. But of course you can't bring all teams on zip lines. Probably we should have made it next to, like if this is the cliffside, if we would have placed it there, you could have just made like a little path up there, I suppose. Anyway, I guess if we would have done it somewhere where we didn't run into the cliff, maybe, yeah, somewhere on this side, if we could have, we would have not had this problem. That's fine. Okay, the rest of the build. I honestly think we're not too far off by completing this base. So there would be tames down there. Let's see what else we want to do. We probably want to start decorating this bit a little bit more, you know, turn it into a base, see what we need. So probably would want a forge in that corner. I feel like that fits. And then we might want to have a little extra forge right there. You know, just in case. Do we want here? No, I kind of want to enjoy the view over there. There we go. Okay, let's see what kind of crafting things and decoration things we would want. Without going into mods right away. I mean, I guess some storage. We would probably like a mortar and pestle for sure. A bed. Yes, yes, definitely a bed. Although, I kind of want these beds. Those are nicer. I mean, we're just gonna grab a bunch that we could decorate our place with. Do we want to have all this? Hanging sign could be nice as some decoration as well. Some hay bales for the dino bit. That's a mod, but that's fine. All right, let's see. I think, you know, at least here on my little porch, my little deck, we would like to have some chairs to enjoy the view. Right? We deserve that. After a hard day's work, enjoying the view. We have a pretty nice view, actually. Pretty cool place. So yeah, the front deck, just decorations. Then we have the inside, which I suppose technically we could have another layer to this. So we just have to figure out where. Probably here. Kind of need a spot where we could go up. Although it will be kind of halfway through the window, so I don't think we want to do that here on the front. So I feel like that if we make a second floor, it's mostly just going to be here on the back. It's going to be quite tiny, actually. I don't know if we want to have a second floor. Unless it's going to be this height, but that's quite low. So maybe not a second floor. Okay. Then probably what we do want to do is add some extra pillars in there. So that we can maybe make like a little division in here. Because if we're going to add a bed, I feel like we don't want to have it in the middle of the room. You know? Probably, you know, it's not a full room because we still want to enjoy the window from the entire house, but just enough to kind of have a little bit of privacy. And then, you know, we can have a little poster above our bed of the world. Very sweet dreams. And then, well, we definitely want some storage in here. Probably makes sense to have some right there so that we can have some of our stuff. Then we might have some extra storage in here. Create a little bit of extra storage like this. Not too messy. Then the table could be, maybe that would be here at the back. And then this is where you know, and then we can make it a little bit more cozy by maybe adding like a nice little bench so we can still enjoy the fire. You can have more preserving bin right there. I guess that's most of what we want. Oh no, we have a rug now. Without needing mods. We can have a little rug in our room as well. Nice and cozy. And then of course we're gonna get an earthquake. But we should be able to, if we keep flying, we can actually do building without being annoyed. And then this could be crafting. Just a little sign. I guess we could have a sign down here as well, somewhere. We want to have a sign. Okay, I guess this would be stables. Just a little sign. It's getting a little bit dark. Well, that's why I have the light back with me. And then, well, normally we'd have some dinos in here, but I'm just gonna add some hay bales to kind of simulate that thought. Which, of course, it's a mod, the Western Deco mod. Although I do think there's a custom cosmetic version of this available as well, so you might actually be able to do this on official as well. Kind of just adding a little bit of those elements in to make this look a little bit more alive. And this is actually where I want to use my favorite bed. Let's see, where would we use that? Maybe back here. Somewhat, yeah. This bed is amazing because... Oh, I need to not fly. Look at this. This is how you sleep in this bed. It's really cool. All right, so that helps decorate that bit so that it makes it clear that it is in fact a stables area. That's quite nice. I'm honestly quite happy with the way this turned out. Like, it's not big, but it is a starter base, so it kind of makes sense, right? Okay, what I want to try is make a little addition here. Just a little, tiny little shed that we're going to be building here. Yeah, I guess we kind of just add that little layer to it. Because we want to have our privacy for sure. I guess that makes sense. And this is going to be our most important room. Of course. We're going to add a little door there as well. But I'm going to skin that to be glass. Very important room, of course. Gonna need that. We're gonna need that for sure in our little starter base. And we could even give it proper supports if we want to. Probably like this. Just to kind of make sure that it blends in with the rest of the build. There we go. That's quite nice. Right. And then I suppose you could do a whole lot of things, like we probably want to have a little water reservoir that you would try to connect in some way, so that you could have your own little water supply, which in this case probably would mean stringing them together until you find some water. But we're just going to do it for show for now. Because then, for example, we could maybe also grow some plants, especially with some of these plants here being quite useful for taming things as well. You probably want a little garden maybe out here. Just in case. All right. And then, you know what? We'll add a zip line as well. Kind of need to remove this. Although I do not have gasoline, so I guess I'm not gonna be able to go up. So I think we probably want it around here. Oh, that kind of doesn't work. Okay, what if we made a little... Oh, it requires foundation support? I guess we'll do it another way then. Like, what if we build it like this? There we go. It's quite high, though. This might already be too high. Might not need it that high. Okay. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to reach it. Right? There we go. Because now we should have another nice little aberration way to get in and out. I'm out of gas. I can't even slide down without gas. Well, that sucks. Do I have some gas anywhere? Probably do. Or did I remove? Oh, we got a generator here. There's no gas in it though. Yeah, and I think I got tech generators everywhere else. Oh no, the Zeppelin definitely has. There we go. Plenty of gas in the Zeppelin. Don't need that much. There we go. Should be able to find a way back home. So yeah, instead of the little lifts, we could just use the zip line because they are much more fun. There we go. So that's how you would get down. And when you went, when we wanted to get back up, we also just go here. And we just go up. And if we have a Ravager early on... Oh god. Why did it have to drop me off the wrong way? Okay, no, I guess that's just the way you want to aim. Alright, we do have a little zip line to get up there as well. That looks quite fun. Feels very aberration as well. I kind of think that might be it. I mean, it's not... I don't think we need that much more, right? We got place for the dinos. We got a little bit of water, a little garden, crafting, some storage. Probably could add a little bit of extra storage somewhere. Maybe some storage here. Since we're using the small space that we are given. Just some storage here and there. I guess this would be a clever way to add some extra storage as well. There we go. Yeah, but I quite like this as a little starter base. I really wish I had built this more sooner in the season, because this would be a fun way to play and survive, you know, early on. Just plunk down a little platform somewhere, build your little tiny home on it, and you pretty much have everything that you need. Get yourself a Ravager to get up and down. And you're good to go. Yeah, I think this is probably the most starter base that I've built in a while. Because everyone, or a lot of people, always complain that my starter bases are too big. But I feel like this is nice. This is not too much. Nice and simple life for me this time. Yeah, I'm quite happy with the way this turned out. I hope you guys like it as well. I think we've got pretty much everything. You know, you got a way up here. You got a place for your tames to be parked. You got a little bit of place to grow some of those plants as well. We have the most important room, which you can then use as fertilizer. I guess maybe what we could add, I think I grabbed it especially as well, yeah. I guess we would have the compost bin, but that's a little bit weird next to the food for our tames. I guess it's gonna be that way. And then, yeah, so we have a little bit of storage. We have the most important room. Then we have a way up. We've got a little bit of storage. We've got some forges. Got a little cozy area here with a fireplace, but also useful. Mortar pestle, the preserving bin, little bedroom, and a balcony to enjoy your amazing view from your cliff platform base. And then a crafting area that is somewhat open, so you can still enjoy your views whilst you're waiting for things to craft. I guess what we kind of do want to add is a door in here. But then we want to always open it this way. There we go. Like that. Yeah, I quite like this. It's nice and simple, but that's what a starter base sometimes just needs to be. But I still think it's got a lot of character to it. And I quite like the way this turned out. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, that's quite nice. Wait, let me make sure that those particles are not on. Yeah, I quite like this. It's nice and simple. You know, just a nice, cozy little place to get you started. Mostly wood, so it's not too expensive. I feel that works. What I probably would do myself, because I really like the skin, is go to the custom cosmetics. And then I would probably grab this one. The Klinger rustic ones. There we go. Because I just really like the way these look. And those curves just add something that we can't really get in normal ARK. But I just really like the look of them. I guess we probably would have one there as well. Yeah, I just really like those curves because they add so much in ARK. Because we don't really have that many curves in ARK. Like, the window is one of them. That's why I love it as well. These are great. And they tie in quite nicely with our frontier skim floors as well. So I feel like that works. Yeah. Nice and cozy. Cozy and safe. Yeah, I mean, that's true, right? You start a base, your first base. The base that you start with. Sometimes it's just big. That's just the builder's life, I suppose. But yeah, I do really like this. This is really nice and cozy. It's a change, you know, from all those big builds that I've been doing. And I'm trying to get the tutorials for those done. Which is insane, because I basically have to build them again and spend another hour or two recording those tutorials. So it's nice to do some little cozy builds. And this is personally all I need. I could live in here pretty long because I just get a cryo fridge and then I'm good to go. I don't need much more than this. Yeah, I like this. It was nice going back to a little bit more of a simple, cozy early game build. And I'm gonna remember this if I ever need a base on the map and I don't want to do anything fancy. Just go cliff platform. Cliff platform base. Now what I'm gonna do pretty much next week sometime, we'll have another stream and then we'll do another cliff platform base, but we'll do like a later game one. So we'll make a bigger platform. We'll probably maybe even do 2 platforms or something. We'll see. But we'll build like a bigger, not necessarily end game, but just like a main base where you have everything that you need, all the space you need. And that's what we're going to build. Probably here on the cliff next to it, so that we slowly get like a little bit of a cliff village almost. But yeah, for a starter base, I think this is really nice and cozy. I like this. I would live here for sure. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. So I guess it's a little bit of a shorter stream today. Yeah, we're definitely also going to try out Club ARK once it's live and dropped. Depends on what time it drops for me. If I can play it on Wednesday, Otherwise Thursday maybe, although I need to be somewhere else on Thursday as well, so we'll see. But yeah, bigger cliff base will definitely do as well. But for a starter base, I think we made a nice little cozy design out here. There's probably a few things that you could actually add. Now that I'm looking at it from this side, I instantly have an idea of what if I do this just above the window. It's just a little bit too much, isn't it? Like, ideally you would kind of just want to have something like this, I guess, with the overlap. Yeah. I don't know what that looks like on the inside. That's not too bad, actually. Not too bad. Yeah, if you do have overlapping, I feel like that's a nice little detail to break up that wall, make it less flat. Sorry. Looking at that side so long, I had to do that. But yeah, I think it's a nice little cozy starter base, cliff platform base. It's good. It's good to keep remembering that they are now a part of the game. Like, of course, they're very good on aberration, but from now, whenever we want to do like a cool cliff build, we can easily use one of those and make a little house. It's so easy because you have a flat foundation instantly. Yeah, I like it. I hope you guys like it as well. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. Subscribe, of course, if you haven't already. And I'll be back soon with another video or another stream where we'll do some more building, most likely, because that's what I do. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.